There are no international students. Yeah, I'm supposed to introduce our department in English, but I know your purpose here is you're going to take a major, but I want to use this as my topic. I want to encourage you to learn with a purpose, not a major. Okay, so this is going to be, you are the group of guys who have that perfect opportunity to learn with a purpose, and not with a major. So that's the reason why I want to use this as my topic. Although I'm still going to introduce the mechanical engineering department, and the story went way back to 2013. I graduated from Stanford University in mechanical engineering, but I always want to tell people that I got my degree from design division, which later turned into B school. And B school started this project. They want to design Stanford 2025, how this university should be like 2025. This was back in 2013. So they came up with 4 pillars. The first pillar is called Open Loop University, which turned from the 4-year, you guys attended university 4 years from 18 to 22, and why do we have to do that? So they turned this into 6 years over the lifetime. So that's the first pillar, Open Loop University. The second pillar is PACE education. What do we mean by PACE education? Here at Yunzi University, we have for one course 3 hours per week, 18 weeks per semester, 2 semesters a year. Did you ever think about why? Why do we have to sit there 3 hours per week? Why do we have to sit there 18 hours a semester? Why? So PACE education means that we should make the education more personalized, calibrated, to adapt it to different individuals. If you can learn faster, you shouldn't have to sitting there for 18 weeks. If you are slower, you can take more than 18 weeks. The third pillar is called access flip. In the classroom, people feel boring. I think some of you are already bored with my speech already. Because we emphasize more on knowledge acquisition. But here, they want to flip the access from knowledge acquisition to skill development. But what I want to tell you is this number 4 pillar, which is purpose learning. 带着使命的学习. So it used to be like what you guys are doing right now. It used to be students declare majors. You're going to be a mechanical engineering major, chemical engineering major, and so on. And focus their studies around set requirements. So whenever I ask a student, as a mechanical engineering student, why are you sitting here in a mechanical design course? The answer is always, because this is a required course. Because this is a required course by NU, so this is what it used to be. So purpose learning means that students declare missions, what you're going to do, what you're going to do with your life. And in order to achieve that mission, you want to pursue different courses and to satisfy that mission. So that's purpose learning. That's the thing I want to tell you. So forget about your major. Learn with a purpose. Okay. So if you want to take mechanical engineering, that is great. But I also hope that you can forget about a major. But what is the purpose of your learning? Okay, but you still have to make major, right? So and even older story. This was back when I was a freshman. Okay, when I was a freshman in 1981, and I went to the same school as Taiwan University, National Taiwan University, not a very big university at the time. And there were 6 departments in the College of Engineering. Okay, so what are the six departments? Civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, chemical engineering, information engineering, and the last one is 造船系, naval architect and ocean engineering. So I think Ding Song is from chemical engineering, right? 院长你是台大化材系化工系吗？ Okay, so let me ask you this question. I ask this question to people a lot of times. So for example, if you want to build a ship, which department do you want to go? You want to go to 造船系, right? So 连连看造船系. If you want to design a structure, if you want to design building a structure, which which department do you want to go? You want to go to civil engineering. So if you are interested in games, so you want to write those game apps, so which department you should go? You should go to information engineering, computer science. If you want to design circuit, you should go to electrical engineering, of course. If you want to solve the pollution problem, which department do you want to go? You probably want to go to chemical engineering and so on. But how about mechanical engineering? How about mechanical engineering? Mechanical engineering is like that. So you can do everything in mechanical engineering. So that is what mechanical engineering is about. So what I want to always tell people is 机械系做什么都不奇怪. In mechanical engineering, nothing you do is strange. Okay, like before I came here, I spent 3 hours having had a meeting with all those medical doctors, social workers, and all that. I was the only mechanical engineer in the meeting, but nobody felt that I was strange. Okay, so that's mechanical engineering. And there are some misconceptions about mechanical engineering. So please pay attention to this PowerPoint slides. That is what you're going to tell your mother. That is what you're going to tell your mother why you want to pick mechanical engineering. First of all, 机械是黑手指 ，ME is left-handed. No, that's wrong. That's a misconception. 机械是动手 ，ME requires hands-on work. Okay, and 机械都是硬体 ，ME is about hardware. No, that is a big mistake. 机械有软有硬，有冷有热。ME has soft and hard and cold. And 机械是个课程无聊硬邦邦的。No, that's a big misconception. No, ME courses are boring. No, 机械系做的东西都是会跑会跳，看得到摸得到。So things made in ME can move, jump, and you can touch it, and those are new things. 读机械没有创意 ，ME lacks creativity. No, ME realizes creativity. Okay, so if you have some ideas, those are only ideas. But if you are a mechanical engineer, and there's a possibility that you can utilize your creativity. And ME is a traditional field. No, ME is interdisciplinary. ME is interdisciplinary. That is why you can do everything in mechanical engineering. And ME is a sunset industry. No. ME is a sustained industry. So those are the things you want to tell your mother. I know your mother will ask you, go to double E, go to computer science. But these are the things you want to tell your mother why you choose ME. Of course, our department chairwoman asked me to show there are a lot of machines, a lot of good equipment in any department, and we do have 3 different fields in any department. The first one is hot and cold. Hot and cold. Okay, thermal fluid energy green technology. The second one is hard and soft. Hard and soft. Advanced material and applied mechanics. Okay, I belong to the third one. We gave it a very fancy name, precision electronics and biomedical system, but actually that is everything else. If this is not if this is hot and cold, if this is not hard and soft, it belongs here. Okay, so that is where I am. So these are the ME courses. ME courses, and they are really small fonts. You can check out the courses if you pick ME. Those are the courses you want to take, and they can also be divided into hot and cold, like thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, heat transfer, and hard and soft, statics, dynamics, mechanics of materials, and so on, and everything else. I'm more interested in everything else. Okay, so if you are like me, you don't like hot and cold, you don't like hard and soft. You can pick this everything else. Okay, there are a lot of fun things to do in everything else. Then I want to go back to purpose learning again. This is my professor. This is my professor back at Stanford, and she was named 2014 U.S. Professor of the Year. This is more like MVP of MBA, right? So every year they will pick one player as the MVP. Every year they will pick one professor as Professor of the Year. I was like, wow, my professor was the Professor of the Year. What did she do? So I took a look, and let me read this for you. She has students building and talking and constructing together from the get-go. In the beginning, she has in her class, she has people, she has students talking, building, constructing together. And they also develop engineering expertise, not read until they know enough stuff, but developing engineering expertise from the beginning. So is that so wonderful? Is that so special? I do not think so. This is purpose learning.